I'm gonna go hit on her. Hold on. Hey, you cute thing, can I buy you a drink?
Do you like sex?
Oh, yeah, I like sex.
Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I like traveling.
Well, take a fucking hike.
What'd she say? I think we're gonna go camping together.
All right, what is Smurf sex? It's when you fuck until you're blue in the face. All right, what do you get when you cross a nymphomaniac with a kleptomaniac? A fucking thief. What is a hobosexual? It's a bum fuck. We're moving now. All right, what did one tampon say to the other tampon? Nothing. They're both stuck-up cunts. Right, what's the difference between a pig and a musician? Well, a pig won't stay up all night just to fuck a musician. All right, this one's for this guy in front here. All right, what's the difference between a slut and a bitch? Well, a slut's a girl who sleep with anyone. A bitch is a girl who sleep with anyone but you. Oh, we're moving. That's great, because I got 18 more jokes written on the inside of this bag. All right, how do you make a witch pregnant? You fuck her. How do you make a nun pregnant? Dress her up as an altar boy. How do you keep a dog from humping your leg? Give it a blowjob. Why does a dog lick his balls? 'Cause he can. Why do rabbits rarely make noise when they're having sex? Because they got cotton balls. Okay, which reminds me, why do women rub their eyes in the morning? Because they don't have balls to scratch. Why did God create women? Because sheep can't cook. Okay, why do most women prefer old gynecologists? Because their hands shake. Yeah, speaking of gynecologists, you hear about the gynecologist who treats his patients like children. Yeah, he always kisses it to make it better. Yeah, did you hear about the gynecologist that got fired? He was always taking his work home with him. Did you hear about the rich gynecologist in Beverly Hills? Yeah, they call him Goldfinger. Did you hear about the 150-pound man who had testicles that weighed 75 pounds? This sucker was half nuts. Did you hear about the busboy who was fired when he got his finger stuck in the dishwasher? Dishwasher was fired too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Unknown comic here. All right, what do you guys want to talk about now?
Oral sex.
Oral sex, very well said. Yeah, well, the first thing I want to say is the worst thing about oral sex is the view. Yeah, they say that you are what you eat, which explains why a lot of you guys look like pussies. Yeah. Did you hear about the guy who came home from work and found his wife sliding down the banister nude? She was warming up dinner.
Oh, goddamn shit. Yeah, would you smell that? What is that?
Smell what?
That smell, did you shit in your pants?
Yeah, I sure did.
Oh, god damn it, why didn't you just get up and move?
Well, I can't,
Why?
because I'm not finished yet.
What did you eat? Well, something crawled up your ass and died.
You got any toilet paper?
What?
I said give us some more jokes! Jokes!
Oh, all right. A boy walks into his parents' bedroom, catches him in the middle of having sex, right? And he says, and you yell at me for sucking my thumb? All right, two whales are swimming in the ocean. They see this boat up ahead. So one whale says to the other, he says, hey, why don't we swim underneath that boat? We'll blow off our stacks, and when the sailors fall in the water, we'll eat them. And the other whale says, well, I can go for the blowjob, but I'm not going to swallow any semen. All right, Little Red Riding Hood. You remember Little Red Riding Hood? Yeah. Well, she's wandering through the woods when all of a sudden, out of the bushes, jumps out a big bad wolf, and he says, I'm going to eat you. And she says, eat, eat, eat. Doesn't anybody fuck anymore? A Chinese couple are in bed when in the middle of the night, the husband gets a little horny, right? He turns to his wife, he says, hey, how about a little 69? And his wife turns and says, are you crazy? It's 2 a.m. and you want broccoli with bean sauce? The Queen is touring an American hospital with a doctor, and she's walking down the hallway, and she looks into a room, and she sees a guy masturbating. And the Queen says, well, what's going on? And the doctor says, well, you have to excuse him, but he's got a disease where the only thing that will save him is if he masturbates 3 times a day. And she says, oh, I see. And she says, okay. They walk a little further down, and she looks into another room, and now she sees a nurse on her knees in front of a patient sucking on his dick. Again, she says, what's going on here? And the doctor says, oh, this man has the same disease, but a better health plan. All right, let's try another one. All right, lumberjack. Well, you know, one of you guys here. Well, lumberjack gets a job in the backwoods of Canada for a year. When he sees his boss tells him, he says, look, you're going to be given room and board, and you'll get paid cash every Friday. Well, lumberjack says, yeah, well, that's great, but, you know, what do we do for, relaxation? And the boss says, well, there's no bars within 1,000 miles, but on Friday and Saturday nights, we supply you with all the beer you can drink. Yeah, and he says, well, that sounds great, too, but, you know, since we're going to be here for a whole year, you know, what do we do about sex? And the boss says, oh, that's no problem. He points to a large barrel with a hole in it. He says, you see that barrel with the hole in the middle of it? He says, yeah. He says, well, you can put your dick in it and get a blowjob every day except Thursday. And the guy says, well, that sounds great, but why not Thursday? And the boss says, well, that's your day in the barrel.